And then I see people saying, oh yeah, you're not a Liverpool fan, you can't say that, blah, blah. They're going to turn. They're going to turn. Welcome back to the Cop Doc. We're back after the international break, which drives me up the wall with the amount of times it happens and comes along in the new season. But anyways, we're over it till March. Being Irish was actually great for Irish people that they're going to get to see Ireland now play in a playoff, semi-final playoff and final if they beat the Czech Republic for the World Cup. But anyways, that's another thing. We're back anyway, that's the main thing. And obviously these times have not been a great time being a Liverpool fan. But the international break is over. We're happy to be back. And this is where Liverpool need to start getting results. And you would expect them to because of the list of teams that's coming up to play against them. Forest, it starts with Forest today. Sean Dyche's team, you know what Sean Dyche's like. Sean Dyche, he'll have everyone behind the ball. I think which a lot of teams is doing against Liverpool, but they'll be a hard team to break down. And as I said, yeah, Sean Dyche's times are hard to break down. Starting lineup, delighted. Becker's back, Alisson's back. Very, very important player. I think the best keeper in the world. I've always said, well, for the last few seasons, I think he's been the best keeper in the world. It must be great for the likes of Van Dijk and Konate having him behind him, because there is, as a centre half, you do kind of feel more confident as a player if you have a really, really top keeper. And I think, look, it's great that he's back. Left full, Kirk is in. See Robertson's on the bench. Yeah, look, Kirk is starting off slow, as we know. But look, the ability's there also. So, I mean, he's had a great season with Bournemouth last season, but just fitting into Liverpool style is another thing. Let's see how he gets on. I said it before, the last couple of weeks, I like Robertson as a starter now, but that's not saying Kirkus can't do a great job, and I hope he does, and I hope he continues to do so. Konate, centre half, and Van Dijk. It's the same pairing all season. We know that. You know what you're getting with them. And Szoboszlai, I've said it in these videos before. If you go back, I've always said Conor Bradley is injury prone, and I think he's a super player. I really, really like him as a player. I think he's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But if you're injured all the time, and he's only young, and they come along a lot, these injuries you're hearing about him, doesn't matter how good you are, because that's just going to set you back. And it's a pity, because I know it might be only 2-3 weeks job, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'd like to see Bradley back in that team. And Szoboszlai, again, one of our best players, it looks like he's going to be doing the job at right full. Jones obviously gets a place back in because of Szoboszlai been dropping out. We've yet to see much of Jones this season. I think there should come a time when Jones needs to really step it up and maybe bring it to the next level, because I don't think he's been ever, one of the major players in the team. But I'd like for him to do something today, and he's getting a chance again. But I think the time is, or the age, he's at the age now where he needs to step up and really be, I guess, cementing his place in the team alone. But let's see. Gravenberch, we know Gravenberch, and we know McAllister. Isaac is back today. Great. I wasn't expecting. I didn't think he started today. I thought Ekitike could be starting up front. I'd love to see Isaac get up and run and get a goal or two just to get his confidence going. It is a bit of a stop-start with him, isn't it, really? It's, big money. We know that as Liverpool fans, it's big money. But, yeah, I'd like to see him get a couple of goals under his belt, just to give him that confidence going forward, because we badly need an out-and-out goal scorer. I think Salah's dropped off a bit, which obviously Salah's a starter. He's dropped off a bit. His goals are not there, which obviously reflects on the results. So, and I think the time is coming for Salah where he's just on the decline, and we need to actually pick it up and replace them goals. But Salah's starting. Hopefully he'll I thought he was very good against Villa, and I think he was okay against Madrid. But then he went down, and he was nowhere in the game against Man City. Now, having said that, there wasn't many good players, or many players playing well for Liverpool in that game. But I'd like to see an improvement for Salah, and Gakpo. So that's pretty much it. I expect to win today. There's no doubt about it. If they don't get the result, if they draw the game, if they lose the game, obvious, Slot is under pressure. I don't care what you say. There's no point in going into this blind anymore. Oh, look, if you're coming off a season-winning Premier League season and then you had a great start, which is the 5 games, and you get this bad of a dip and it's going, I can't see it being picked up. I've yet to see it. I've seen managers come in where a team is, underconfident and they're not playing well, but the manager gradually gets them to a place. I've yet to see a manager get them up here and all of it drop and pick it up again. I just believe it's just too negative, and I think if the result doesn't go our way today, I don't know. I think he's going to come under pressure, and I hope that doesn't happen because we want to see Liverpool get a few wins, and we're not winning the league. We know that. That's gone. But just to get some form back, get a bit of confidence. I'd love to be able to go into the Champions League and be confident, thinking, look, we'll have a crack at this if we can pick up our league form, and we start to look like a team again because if things go well and he starts to get these results, momentum comes in, then we start to find the way we play with the new players brought in. It could be a good step for the next season with the new players in. They could be embedded at this stage. We just need momentum, and obviously Wirtz is out 6 weeks. I think I'm reading. That's a big loss, despite him not playing unbelievably well. But he's a big loss all the same. For options as well. So, anyways, I'm expecting 3 points today. Anything less, and I'm going to be in bad form. Fucking shocking again. Fucking shocking. A home to Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest, despite having no possession, looked like scoring every time they get into possession. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm looking at this team here and I see no urgency in them at all. Oh, huff, puff. Oh yeah, passing around, doing nothing. No clear chances. It's fucking absolutely frustrating. And I'm looking at this fan. I'm looking at Slot. This is because I've said it before the game. He's to go in now to that dressing room and motivate that team. Now I know he sleep. That's what he motivates you to do. Sleep. Because I know the way his demeanour and the way he talks. He's too cool. I don't think these players are playing for them. I genuinely don't think these players are playing for him. What chances do we have that game? Maybe McAllister, that chance, I think his shot was blocked. Maybe a double shot was blocked. That's it. No clear-cut chances. Huffing, puffing. That's it. Possession. Great. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know. Gakpo maybe is threatening, but again, there's no end product. He's coming in. He looks busy, he's getting to the byline. But again, nothing's happening. It's unbelievable how bad Liverpool have fallen off the face of the earth. It's just ridiculous. And Slot really needs to get his finger out and start getting these players playing. I don't think it's going to happen. But let's just stick with it for now. But it's absolutely a joke. Forest have, I think, 29% possession. I'm not sure. But they look like they're going to score. Every time they get a chance, they'll score. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. I don't know what's going to happen I actually don't even think, I actually think we're going to struggle to get a result in this game. And a draw is not even good enough. I mean, you're playing Forest at home. I expect to win. Especially after the back end of what's after happening with City. They need to bounce back with a win. They need to start showing a bit of fucking balls. That's basically it. Get their foot in. They just look like they're half-arsing it. No energy, no nothing. I don't think these players are playing for Slot. And it's showing in this game. It's showing all season. They're playing shocking football. And look at the position we're in now. Look at Szoboszlai has to play right full. And this is going to be going on for weeks because I misread it all. Bradley's out for 6 weeks, I reckon. So look at the position we're after putting ourselves into. We haven't even got a right full ready. Frimpong is back in 2 or 3 weeks' time. Kirkus looks like a madman taking E-tablets. That's what he looks like to me, a pure madman. I just don't get it. As Isaac, he might as well not be there. I'm sorry, but he might as well not be there. It's ridiculous how bad we've become. And you can see it, you can hear it in the fans. You can just hear now the nervous energy at halftime or during the game there. You can hear it. And you're going to have players, you're going to have fans who now was like, because I do watch it on X, I do see fellas saying Slot has to go. Maybe, and I'm jumping on that now. And then I see people saying, oh yeah, you're not a Liverpool fan, you can't say that, blah, blah. They're going to turn. And then it'll be okay for them to say it because it's going to come. I know it. If this result stays the way it is, you're going to have some of the people who said, no, you can't be saying that. It's going to turn. And they're going to be going along with the fact that, oh yeah, Slot is not doing it anymore. He just doesn't seem to have the dressing room, in my opinion. The football is not there. I mean, you could say, look, we're playing amazing. It's just not happening for us. We're not. We're fucking useless. I'm telling you, we're not even playing good football. But anyway, that's floating me around anyway now again. We'll see you full time. As expected, 25% possession, I think they said for Nottingham Forest. 3-0. 3-0 to Forest. More shots than Liverpool. More shots on target than Liverpool. And we lost the game 3-0, but yet with 75 possession. That's good. That's brilliant. That'll tell you about Liverpool's tactics. That's all they're good for, is possession. Huffers and puffers. Slot, I'm not ashamed to say it. Slot has to go. I don't care. Slot has to go. First five games we won, we were papering over the cracks. We weren't playing good football. I thought it might have turned. I think, that's it. Hasn't even improved since that. Back end of last season was the same thing. Slot's football is shocking. And to me, he's lost the dressing room. There's no doubt about in my mind he's lost that dressing room. And he's not turning it around. I feel sorry for the likes of Chiesa. I'm seeing him coming on there. He's actually a great man to get chances. He's getting involved. He looks like he cares more than a lot of the players that's out there now today. And yet Slot has treated him like shite throughout the whole lot. Now, I know I probably harp on a little bit about Chiesa, because I think when players do some certain things, or they're getting goals or coming on making changes, they deserve a bit of time. They don't have to start. But you get your fair share of starts here and there. There's players playing for Liverpool that don't even deserve the minutes they're getting. And Slot continues with them. Slot's decision making is shocking. His tactics, shocking. And as I said, he's lost the dressing room. I wouldn't be motivated looking at him. How would you listen to him? I just know by him. I wouldn't be up for him. I honestly think, even the likes of Klopp would never, ever, ever lose in the manner that he has today, or that Liverpool has today. Now, there's a bit of blame that has to come with the players. We understand that. But I think this has been on a while as far as tactics. And it's Slot's getting the big money and his backroom staff to get this right, to get this. He's had more money. Klopp has never had that money in the summer market just to go and spend. And he's done it. And yet, nothing. We can't say anything for it. Unbelievable. Pissed off. I went from, I fancied Liverpool at the start of the season. How stupid was I? Now I'm going from that to saying Liverpool won't win the league anyway. No, we're out of that. Now I'm saying we'll be struggling to get in the Champions League. So where does it stop with? Do we stop with the players? Do we stop with the manager? I think, yes, the players has partly to blame, but Slot, to me, is the main man. It all stops with him. And I believe I know Klopp is not there anymore, and I know he's not coming back, but he's not going out in that manner, and we're not getting the results the way, or the form where we've been in is not going to happen under Klopp. It wouldn't happen under Klopp. So I think the lads, FSG, should start shortlisting managers, because I think it's inevitable. It's inevitable. Now he'll come out after the game. He'll give you the buzzwords, the low block, the pivot, all this shite talk. The fact remains is we're losing games, and we're 3-0 at Anfield. 3-0 at home to Forest. 3-0. It wasn't unlucky. This is not going to get any better. I just know it's not. It's inevitable. But I'm gone now. We'll be looking to get Champions League football. And the way we're playing, it's only a matter of time. We'll get to the playoffs. We'll make the knockouts. But it's only a matter of time before we're gone from that either. We're already gone out of the League Cup. And that's it. So, I think FSG have decisions to make. It's not happening. I don't think it's going to happen. There's a big problem at Liverpool at the moment, and I believe there's something going on with the manager. They're not playing for him, or there's some sort of unrest in that dressing room, because it's not going for us. Now, every team loses games, we understand that, but Liverpool, let's be real about our top 3, top 4 team, right, in the Premier League, should be every season, right? They've won the league. We're expecting more of Liverpool. It's all right if you're a mid-table team, I understand, and they don't have the money that Liverpool have to go and spend players, and you won't always win them. But Liverpool, it's ruthless at the top. It's ruthless at the top. And if you're not performing, that's it. Okay, you lose your job. You're on 300,000 a week. You're going to get a big millions payoff. So I don't know why we should be feeling sorry for these fellas either. At the end of the day, it's not happening, and it's not going to happen. Now, I'll be down here eating my own words in a few weeks' time, and apologising if I think it turns over and we start to get form, and we start to play, we start to win, and we start to look like we're going to win something. But that's not happening. I know it's not happening. So it's inevitable it's going to happen, that I think Slot, I'm not ashamed to say it, as I said, I think he has to go. So anyways, let that be it. We'll talk to you during the week, and yeah, good luck.